Hello and welcome to Crimson Desert. Greetings, fellow Greymanes and explorers all. I'm here with this strange Crimson Desert video because this is the Spire of Insight, and I've seen a few people have a problem with this, and it's not what you think. What happens is if you solve the first part of the tower, the Spire of Insight, and you go up to that floor there, way above. If your game crashes, or you leave that floor without solving the next floor, or you even go up further and fail to solve the puzzle, and you get booted out, or you leave it and you come back, the gravestone that's usually over here is missing. Now, the reason mine's missing is I've actually solved the Spire of Insight, but I had the gravestone go missing because I had to quit and go out and come back and play, and it had gone. So I struggled to work out what to do, because the issue is, without the gravestone, you can't get up there. Well, you can kind of, and I'm here to give you the method I use to actually fix the Spire of Insight and solve the problem where I was soft locked out until they patch it. I mean, me doing this they may patch it soon. I have reported the issue, and hopefully other people have reported it. But anyway, how do you do it? Well, go into your skills tree and make sure that you've got your lovely Axiom Force to level 2. Aerial manoeuvre. This is key. So we're going to Axiom Force up here. Make sure you've got over 200 stamina, otherwise it's not going to work. And you'll find out that you can actually Axiom Force to this floor. When you're Axiom Forced up here, next thing you do is bring the lift up to this floor. Now, I shouldn't have pressed that button then, but it should start moving again. Basically, when the lift comes up to this floor after you press the button, the problem is when you step onto that lift, it's going to stop there. When you step onto that lift platform, it's going to go back down and request the gravestone again. The issue can be solved by getting up high. Now this is a bit tricky. You'll need double jump off your skill tree. It takes a bit of doing. So you want to double jump on top of there. When you're on top of there though, you want to be carrying, first of all, the telescope from over here. There it is. And you double jump onto here, stand on top of that plinth, and then choose throw and aim at the centre of the bowl. And you'll pitch the telescope in, and it will actually go in and clear that part of the puzzle. You want to come along here, and you want that pen tip, and you want to bring that pen tip out and rinse and repeat, jump on top of that pillar with double jump. Yeah, that will go up now. And then you throw it into that bowl there. And it should work. When you then step back on that platform, it will count as though the puzzle is complete and take you up to the next floor, where you can actually solve the puzzle and save yourself a hell of a lot of time and heartache trying to solve this. Because my advice is, if you do come to this tower and you haven't yet solved it all, do the whole thing in one go. Open up the gate, get the blueprint that you'll need from here, which is really important. It's the blueprint for alchemy that will give you your ability to make gold bars. There's also a lovely two-handed weapon book up there and a few other things. So that's on that floor above me. then when you solve that floor, you go all the way to the top, open up the abyss, walk through the gate, and you will lock in a point above you in the abyss, safe and sound, so that if you do come back here, you can just use it like regular. And that's really it. So to reiterate, you've got to try and get that telescope and that pen nib into the bowl using throw. If you do it off the floor, it can be a bit tricky. You may be able to do it off the top of a shelf, like this, from here, and then like throw to sort of there. Shoot, I wish there was a cancel. But as long as you can get it into that golden bowl, the telescope and the pen nib, you can go up to that floor and sort and solve the problem. Anyway, until they patch it, that's how I did it, and I was able to successfully complete the Spire of Insight and get my little shortcut to the abyss. Hopefully this will be of some use to someone somewhere out there, and that's my first actual thing for Crimson Desert. I thought I'd do it because I've seen a lot of people have been soft locked by this bug. Bye for now.